Don't tell Conair. But this is a dream hair day for me. Nothing doing. But when I'm working... You mean these pills?
Somebody help here, Father. I'm here.
My pill. I need my pill.
You mean these?
No. No. That's murder. That's murder.
You'll never prove it.
Stop! Stop! No!
Mom?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Yeah, no kidding. I've been calling you over the house. You okay? Mom, you are shaking. Now, what is it? What's wrong?
Could it be? Yes, it is. Reverend Carpenter has the sexiest, most beautiful wife in Landview, and he is one lucky guy.
You are wrong, sir. Mrs. Carpenter is the lucky one. She has the handsomest, smartest, and sexiest minister there ever was.
Sexy ministers. Now, how will the Ladies' Altar Society handle that one? I will put it up to a vote at coffee this morning.
You do that. Go.
Cassie. You're going into the nursery. I thought that you'd finished packing up the baby's clothes last night.
I did. I just need to seal the boxes, and then they'll be ready to be stored in the attic.
I can help with
no,
that,
Andrew,
sweetheart.
Andrew, it's okay. Come on. Leave the Ladies' Altar Society waiting.
Cassie.
They would never forgive me, Andrew. I'm fine. Really.
Don't stay in there too long, all right? Just go Christmas shopping or go see a movie, please.
Okay, I might do that. I might. Go.
Okay, I love you.
Go.
I just have to make one quick call to the radio station just to make sure that that thing is up and running, and then I'm going to be right back.
And take your time. I'm not going anywhere.
Good morning.
Hey,
Hi, Bo.
how you
How's
doing?
our patient?
She is looking good, very good. As usual, but I'm just going to head to the phone, so she's all yours, okay?
Morning, Noah.
Morning.
Oh, they changed the bandages.
Yeah.
Is it more comfortable?
Oh, yeah, it's much more comfortable.
Good. And how did we do last night?
Well, we didn't sleep very well last night.
Sorry to hear that. Any particular reason?
Well, we were kept awake because we got the strangest feeling that our doctor was keeping something from us.
Dr. Dowling told you the operation was a complete success.
But every time I hear it from you, there's something in your voice that just sort of makes me think you're spouting the party line. Come on, doctor, I'm a big girl. If there's a problem, you better tell me what it is. Now.
Oh. Nurse. Nurse. Oh, nurse, I'm sick.
Sure, you're sick of being in prison.
No.
Who isn't?
Oh, God, I'm burning up. No. My stomach's killing me.
Oh, my God. Did you take these?
Yeah.
All of them?
Yeah.
God. Doctor!
Oh.
Doctor!
You know, Kevin, I just don't sleep very well anymore. I guess that sort of comes with age. And then I have these dreams.
What kind of dreams?
Well, nothing that's important now. Broad daylight, I'm wide awake, and it's a lovely December day. What can I do for you? What's the problem?
Oh, no problem. No problem. Actually, it's good news. It's about Powell.
Really? Did you have a nice visit with him?
Yes. The parole board meeting is today, and it looks like they might release him any day now.
Well, that's wonderful, isn't it? Isn't it?
Of course. I mean, he can't wait to get out of Statesville, but the trouble is that he's not really sure, what he's going to do when he gets out.
It's going to be a very difficult adjustment for him, I think. But I'm sure he'll be all right once he gets settled in with his family in California.
He does not want to go back to Pasadena, Mom.
Oh. What his parents are expecting him, aren't they?
I think he feels a little uncomfortable around him.
Oh, poor thing. I can understand that. So where is he going to go? He shouldn't be alone, not at first.
Right. He should have some family around him, right? He's going to be under a lot of pressure, and I think he should have somebody to lean on and help him sort of decompress. So...
May he stay at Landfair? Yes.
How'd you know?
Oh, honey, I know you. You've got such a good heart.
Okay, the one thing I'm concerned with is, what about Joey and Jessica? Sharing their home with somebody who's been in prison.
Joey and Jessica are very fond of Powell. I don't think that'll be a problem. Much more to the point, I truly believe we do not have anything to fear from Powell.
Thank you, Mom. He's gonna be very happy to hear he's got a home to come to. It's for you. You get some sleep, okay?
So, are you keeping something from me?
Nora,
Good morning, Nora.
Morning.
Dr. Price, I didn't realize you had rounds today.
No, I asked Dr. Price to come visit me, but now that you're here, Dr. Dowling, perhaps you could answer my questions for me.
And what question might that be?
Well, ever since the operation, I have been detecting some reservations on the part of Dr. Price.
Reservations?
Yeah, like he's, not telling me something. Am I right, Dr. Dowling? I mean, was the operation problematic?
Absolutely not. The operation was an unqualified success.
Then you got the tumor. All of it?
Nora, well, I was going to tell you later when you were further along in your recovery, but since Dr. Price has forced the issue...
No,
Doctor,
I forced the issue, Dr. Dowling. Why don't you tell me what's wrong?
There is nothing wrong, Nora. When I performed the surgery, there was a very tiny portion of the tumor near the optic nerve. Too close to the optic nerve to risk further surgery.
Was he... You left the tumor there? I mean, there's still some tumor there?
As I said, a very tiny portion. Yes. Insignificant, really. You'll have no sensation of it, no awareness of it at all.
It could move. It could grow.
No. Look, who's the doctor here, Nora? I'm telling you, it will never cause you a problem.
Never? Really?
Really. In all my experience of practice, whenever the surgery has gone this smoothly and this completely, the patient has always, and I repeat, always recovered 100%.
Well, that may be in the past, but, the odds are kind of stacking up against you here,
No way. Now, the last thing you need to do is worry about something that simply is not going to happen. For all intents and purposes, it is gone.
But if it's still there...
You want proof? Okay. Then you better decide what you'd like to wear today, because I am releasing you.
You sure it's an overdose?
Too much. My whole body's in pain. I can't.
All right, hold on, son. Hold on.
Take it.
15 lithium tablets, Doctor. He's emptied the whole bottle.
Oh, great. Blood pressure, stat. Start an IV, 1,000 milliliters, normal saline.
Okay.
Have you vomited anything yet?
No, nothing.
All right, we'll have to pump your stomach. Tell them we need an ambulance in 5 minutes, then get a stretcher in here. What's his BP?
It's very low. I can't even get a bottom number.
If this guy wanted to kill himself, he really did a bang-up job. He may not live long enough to make it to the ambulance.
Everybody hates to eat and run. We'd rather take it slow. But the way this life is going, gotta grab your food and go. And with all that running round, catches...
Thank you so much for coming.
Whoa, what is it?
Do you remember the conversation that we had yesterday?
Well, of course, about proving Dorian murdered your father. I also remember telling you to think twice about this before you open the can of peas.
Yep. I did that. I thought twice. In fact, I've thought about nothing else since then. Even dreamt about it. Had a nightmare.
What was it?
You were in it, and Father.
Dorian?
Oh, yeah. Dorian was in it. Dorian was the star. It was mostly just a sort of jumble of feelings and thoughts. It's not really that important. What's important is that it set something off in me, Sloan. And I know now that I have to do this.
Prove Dorian did it.
Yes, I really don't think that I will be able to live with myself if I didn't see this through to the end. Do you understand?
This all sounds right. But when you get right down to it, aren't you playing Dorian's game? Eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
One minute.
Hi. I hope I'm not in the way. But Andrew said that...
No, don't be silly. I am glad that you're here. I could use the help. Well, don't just stand there. Come on in.
Why don't you let me do the packing for you, Cassie?
Oh, thanks, but I have a sister. Come on, I'll show you.
You don't mind being in here?
Oh, you'd think so, wouldn't you? But it actually helps, somehow. Putting away all the baby clothes helps me put away all the feelings, textbook therapy. Pack away the object, you pack away the feeling.
Cassie, I was thinking maybe...
I could use that sealing tape over there. Could you hand it to me?
Talk to me, Cassie. I don't care if you cry or if you throw things. I just don't want you to pretend like everything's okay.
Why does everybody think I'm pretending? Hey, it hurts. So I cry a little bit. But I'll get over it, okay?
Of course, in time, but...
Then let me do it, Marty. in my own way.
I'm sorry. You're right. Anyway, I'm the last person to give advice.
What's the matter? Nothing. Yes, there is. Tell me.
No, come on, let's just finish this. Why do they make tape like this?
To drive you crazy?
Tell me about it.
Marty, you know, you'd feel better if you just tell me.
Cassie, the last thing you need is to sit around listening to my sob story, okay?
Well, no, maybe that is exactly what I need.
What?
Sometimes, when you help someone else with their problems, you forget about your own.
Are you sure you don't mind?
Talk to me, girl.
It's about Suede.
Now there is an interesting subject. What about Mr. Suede?
He asked me to marry him.
Oh, Marty, that's fantastic. When's the date? Marty, you said yes, didn't you?
How could I? How can you say you'll marry a man when you can't even let him touch you?
You want to see me, Warden?
Oh, yes, Powell. As you know, your parole hearing went very well.
Well, I couldn't tell, sir. They just asked me a few questions, and then they said I could leave.
And take my word for it. It went well. And since the prison grapevine works faster than my fax machine, I thought I'd give you the official version in person. You really don't know. The parole board was so impressed they moved up your release date.
Really? Will it be before Christmas?
Well, how does today sound?
What?
You're walking out of here today.
May I sit down?
Sure. You know, you've had a lot of people pulling for you while you've been in here, you know?
Yes, sir. People have been very kind to me.
Influential people. Victoria Buchanan, for one. Nora Gannon petitioned the board, too. And having Marty Saybrook speak up at your sentencing didn't hurt.
Yes, sir. I'll never forget her doing that for me.
And I spoke to the board on your behalf. Frankly, having you stop Todd Manning's escape saved my behind. The governor doesn't like wardens who allow escapes, even one. So, I owe you.
Well, I just was doing what I felt was right. Am I really leaving today?
How does 20 minutes sound?
20 minutes?
That's usually how long it takes to process the forms and get the inmate downstairs, and then you're a free man.
Free? Free?
I'll be right back with a cake.
Beautifully durable Corelle from Corning.
Such perfect little gentlemen.
Designed for living.
What makes everything so rich-smacking? Lick-smacking, oh good. Cool Whip's the one without rich creamy taste. Cool Whip's the one.
You turn off the shower, and there it is. That ugly mildew stain. You thought you got it with your bathroom cleaner, but it's been hiding all along. Below the surface where bathroom cleaners can't reach. But Tilex can. Tilex Mildew Remover's deep cleaning formula penetrates the grout to get mildew stain clean down to its roots.
This is really true. I mean, you're not just saying this to keep me quiet.
Nora, I told you.
I know, but I need to be reassured all the time. I have absolutely nothing to worry
Would
about.
I be letting you go home if there was something to worry about?
No, of course not.
Like I said, you're cured.
I'm cured. You're a miracle worker.
No,
Yeah, you
I
are.
wouldn't go that far. No.
Yeah, you are. You saved my life. You saved my sight. That's a miracle. If you ever need a good lawyer.
Oh, look, she's already lining up clients. I think it's safe to say that this patient is well on the way to recovery, Dr. Price. Why don't we get going on that paperwork so Nora can get out of here, huh?
And thank you, Dr. Price. I'm sorry that I was so suspicious.
I think I speak for Dr. Price when I say a little suspicion is good. Helps keep us on our toes, right, Dr. Price?
Right.
Well, come on, let's get the show on the road, okay? I want to get home, you know. I've got sleep in my own bed and curl up with my own teddy bear named Bo.
Well, you heard the lady. Tell them to process her as quickly as possible.
Now, why'd you do it, Doctor?
I beg your pardon?
Just now with Nora. Why'd you lie to her?
My grandfather gave me this watch. I stopped it on the day they put me in here. I guess I can start it running again.
Not so fast, Lord. Bo?
Warden.
You didn't think we'd let you leave without a goodbye, did you?
Goodbye, sir.
Take care of yourself. It's your turn now.
Zach.
Yeah, I wanted Rosen to be here. Take a good look, Zach. Your friend's on his way back home.
Well, lucky him.
Luck had nothing to do with it. He used his time in here to make something of himself. I hope you learn from the example. Nothing personal, but I hope I never see you again.
Thank you, sir, for everything.
So what are you waiting for, man? If I were you, I'd get out of here before they change their minds.
Look, I'll write to you, Zach, and if you want me to say anything to your parents...
Yeah, you know, you can tell them to stop saying prayers for me like I'm dead. If they want to pray for someone, they can pray for Todd, okay?
What about Todd?
Oh, please, pal. Come on, all of a sudden you care? Just get out of here.
No, hold it. What's with Todd? I thought they were treating him in the infirmary.
Well, they were until he decided to swallow a bottle of pills.
What?
Yeah, that's right, pal. While you're walking out of here a free man, Todd's being shipped to some hospital. That is, if he lives that long.
He transferred?
Zach, was Todd trying to... Yeah, I thought the same thing. I mean, it was his plan from the beginning to be shipped out of here and escape. But you see, when Plan A blew up in his face, he really lost it, man. He wasn't faking it.
But to kill himself, I can't believe he'd go that far.
The ambulance is here, Doctor.
You know this guy's religion? May have to tell him to have a priest stand by. What's his pressure?
A little better.
I don't think he's gonna make it.
Just wave the ambulance through the gate, Doc.
All right, it's about time. Give us a hand. Wait, you riding shotgun?
Yes, sir.
You have a monitor and IV drip?
I'll ride with him, Doctor.
No. This guy's a dangerous criminal, sick of knots. You keep your eyes open.
Red irritated eyes can say things about you that aren't true. They can look worn out, upset, stressed out, even if you're not. Use Visine Extra. It cools, soothes.
This is not about revenge. This is about justice.
Now, isn't that what Dorian said when she went after me?
Oh, come on. This is slightly different. You wrote a very truthful book that she took as a personal attack on her because her whole life is about revenge. She always blames other people for her problems so that she never has to face the root cause, which is herself. Do you really believe I'm just being spiteful?
Of course not. But a person like Dorian...
Sloan, Dorian murdered my father. This is not some imagined slight, some wound to my ego. We're talking about a crime.
If true, I agree, but we're not sure.
Oh, of course we're sure. We only need the proof to make sure she pays.
No matter what the cost.
You know what the alternative is, don't you? We pretend we don't know the truth, and we continue to let her get away with it.
We've seen how dangerous she can be when her back is to the wall. All I had to do was imply that she was involved with your father's death, and what did she do? She practically destroyed me. She destroyed Cassie's baby in the process. What will she do when she finds out you're trying to gather hard evidence against her?
Fortunately, I know her pretty well, and I know how cruel and how destructive she can be. And I don't care. I am not going to let that stop me.
All because of a dream.
No, it wasn't just a dream. Sloan, it was more than a dream. It was almost like Hamlet's father coming back, crying out for justice. I know my father wasn't perfect, but he did not deserve to die at her hand. She took everything away from him. And if there is any justice left on this earth, she has to be punished. Now, I can do that. But I need your help.
Nora Gannon asked you flat out if she had anything to worry about.
And I answered her truthfully.
Dr. Dowling, we both know there's only one truthful answer to our question. She could still go blind.
Now, you listen to me, Doctor. I answered her with the facts, the only facts that matter. Never in all of my experience have I seen the kind of worst-case scenario that you describe. Am I getting through to you, Doctor? Never.
But like she said, there could be a first.
Well, a jumbo jet could fall out of the sky and land on the hospital. A meteor shower could hit Landview. Some nut could set off a bomb at the bus station. We're all going to die, Dr. Price, despite your brilliance. But Nora Gannon is not going to die or go blind from that small portion of the tumor that I left behind.
The growth could resume. Your personal experience may say one thing, sir. But the statistics say there's a 1 in 5 chance, 1 in 5.
Now, don't you dare tell her that. And that's an order. Look, Ben, we're dealing in the real world now. And if you care about that patient, and I'm sure you do, then you'll realize that the last thing she needs right now is to worry about something that rarely, if ever, happens.
Dr. Dowling, I have an obligation.
The subject is closed, Doctor. Now, you make yourselves useful and get that paperwork started for her release. You think you can manage that?
I knew he was depressed when they brought him back from the work detail.
You mean when you played hero?
What was I supposed to do, Zach? Just let him escape, let the guards shoot him in the back?
Well, is he any better off now? I don't know, man. I guess it's not your fault. I hate to think of Todd. I mean, he was always so strong and sure of everything, you know?
Well, I hope he pulls through and gets some help. Kevin, what are you doing here?
Oh, that's where they're giving away the fruit baskets and the roses and chocolates, isn't it? You know. What kind of bon voyage party is this?
How'd you know today?
I just happened to call about a visitation, and they happened to tell me the good news. You set to go?
Go where? That's the question.
Go home. Come on, my car's waiting outside.
I told you, I don't want to go back to California.
I didn't say anything about Pasadena, Powell. I'm talking about coming home with us.
Land fare? Kevin, I couldn't.
Powell, do you want to disappoint my mom? Not to mention Joey and Jessica. I mean, they put me up to this, all right? They absolutely insisted that you come home and you stay with us until you figure out what's next.
This was their idea? You're sure about that?
Now, would I make that up? Come on, what do you say?
I say, let's get out of here.
Take care, man.
Take care, man.
Let's go home. Focus. Gotta make your move. Got to. Come on, Manny, do it. Fight through it before it's too late. Get out of here. See it. It's not that far. You can reach it. Reach it.
Ultimate 2-Eye Sexy Shadows for sexy eyes.
I'm too sexy.
Oh, we care.
Sure we can. We have something to celebrate.
But here? Now?
Why not? Look, I don't know about you. I've never done it in a hospital bed before.
Oh, Buchanan. I just had brain surgery.
I know, but it's not your brain that I'm after right now, honey.
I'm about to get out of here any minute. We'll be with the rest of our lives.
I know, we don't have a second to waste.
No, I need to talk to you.
Quick, Dr. Price, a strange man's in my bed. Call security.
I hope you realize that you're setting a bad example for the other patients.
That's the whole idea.
Oh, no, he's kidding. It's just that we were celebrating.
He understands that, honey. I mean, it's not every day you get news like this. Isn't that right, Ben?
Mm-hmm, that is correct. But still, if we're gonna get Nora out of here by the end of the day...
Okay. Okay, no problem. I will be good.
Not too good, I hope.
I just have 2 more phone calls to make.
Oh, high finance.
No. One, I'm gonna order a big old pizza for your homecoming. One of those all-the-way specials that you like. And then I'm calling the radio station and I'm telling them to play nothing but oldies tonight. All your favorites.
Now, you see why I was so anxious to live? Every day with this man is an adventure.
It's just the beginning. I'll be back in time to take you home.
And once we process this release, you're out of here.
Well, get going, you two. Get your butts in gear, huh?
Jen, you're awfully quiet in there.
Well, you two didn't need me to help you celebrate?
Yeah, maybe not, but still, when you bring somebody back from the brink, that's pretty rewarding, isn't it? I mean, she is back, isn't she? She's out of danger.
Well, that's what Dr. Dowling says, and he is the expert, isn't he?
Well, sure, but I have to make sure.
And boy, if I don't process these papers, Nora's never gonna get out of here.
Okay, just one more question, okay? Once I take her home, how long will she have?
Sorry?
To recuperate. Should I hire a private nurse?
No, that's not gonna be necessary. Depending upon how she feels, it should only take a few weeks to bounce us back. But do go easy on the junk food. But seriously, Will, Nora's gonna need peace, quiet, and plenty of rest.
If that's your prescription, you've just given me a terrific idea. Thanks, Ben.
Well, you're welcome. Hey, this great idea, what is it?
Well, I can't spoil the surprise. Just relax, Doc. You just made that beautiful lady very, very happy.
Marty, there are a lot worse things in life than a marriage proposal. And when the man loves you as much as Swade does...
I know, and he's sweet, and he's funny, and he's patient. Boy, is he patient. I'm the problem, Cassie.
Why are you blaming yourself?
I can't go on blaming those guys like my life stopped the night of the spring fling.
Something happened to you, Marty. Something terrible. You just can't snap your fingers and make a rape go away overnight.
When? But when? When do I get to trust a man completely, body and soul, like you trust Andrew? When do I get to let a man touch me without being afraid he's gonna hurt me?
Oh, Marty, you're not afraid of Swade. I've seen you together at the piano. You guys are really together.
Yeah, I know. We make beautiful music together, but all he has to do is accidentally slip his arm around my waist and I freeze. God forbid he wants to dance with me or get close to me.
Marty, maybe you're just anticipating too much.
Anticipating?
When he touches your hand, you think he's gonna not stop there. And when he dances with you, you suddenly think he's gonna maneuver you into the bedroom. Don't think about what might happen. Stop thinking about what happened the night of the spring fling. Just stick in the moment. When he touches you, look in his eyes. See the wonderful man he is, and how he stood by you all during the trial, and how he'll always be
Cassie,
there.
that's the problem. That makes it worse. He keeps saying he's gonna wait, but I don't want to keep putting him through that.
But if he doesn't mind...
But I mind. And I know no matter what he says, there's gonna be a limit to how long he will wait. I don't know why, I just wish I could be like you. You walk into the room, you face the pain, and so there, and you can work through it. If only I could. Wait a minute, why can't I?
Why can't you what, Marty?
Cassie. What? Thank you. You are a lifesaver.
Mom? Oh, excuse me. You have a minute? I'd like you to say hello to somebody.
Hello, Vicky.
How?
No, honey, I am not going to shake your hand. Welcome to Landfair.
Thank you. When Kevin said you were willing to take me in, I can't tell you what it means to me.
Guy cannot take yes for an answer.
After everything I did to disgrace the family...
Stop it. Okay? Stop. You have turned your life around. You've paid for your crime, okay? I think at some point guilt and recrimination have to stop.
I couldn't have said that better myself. Paul, welcome.
Thank you, sir.
What are your plans?
Well, you just got out of Statesville.
Actually, the General's right. I have to find something to do with myself.
Well, perhaps I could wait till after you've unpacked. Kevin, why don't you take Powell up to his room?
Sure. Come on.
The power of forgiveness.
It could also be called the residue of justice. He committed a crime and he paid for it. Dorian got away with murder, literally. And I think when she faces the law and the consequences, I will then be happy to talk about forgiveness.
All right, I'm not an expert at law, but I know a hell of a lot about battle. That's what you're suggesting, a battle royal with Dorian.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And it's your book that has given me the ammunition. I should have done this 18 years ago, and I didn't. But I am going to do it now. Will you help me?
How'd it go?
You want to hear something strange? In a lot of ways, Cassie's doing a lot better than I am.
What do you mean by you're okay, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm fine. And Cassie, she's coping beautifully. I mean, we shed a few tears, but she's in a lot better shape than I thought she'd be.
Thank you, Marty. I've been praying.
Yeah.
Sorry. Thank you. Thanks again. I felt that Cassie needed a friend, and you were right there as usual.
Well, she's been a very good friend to me. You both have. And you know what? I have a feeling that everything's gonna be all right. For all of us. Okay?
Yeah, thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Sweetheart, I just saw Marty. She...
Don't be angry. I was gonna put it away, I really was. But when I folded the first clothing, Andrew was like...
Cassie, it's all right. It's all right.
You're angry.
No, I'm not angry. I understand how difficult this is. We'll pack it away when you're ready. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to be brave or strong or anything.
I have disappointed you so much.
No, never. Sweetheart, never. Never. I love you. I love you so much. Don't you know that? When you hurt, so do I. You cry, I cry.
I don't want to cry, Andrew. But this room at this house.
So let's forget about packing away these things. Let's go far away from these memories. Okay? Just the two of us. How's that sound?
Oh, Andrew, yes. Yes, please. Please, let's go away.
If you feel so strongly about getting the goods on Dorian, I won't stand in your way.
But will you help me?
I'll wear a trench coat. I'll carry a magnifying glass. I love you. Whatever
Thank you
it takes.
so much. I knew I could count on you.
I just hope we don't regret it.
We won't. Dorian will.
Where do we start? It's hard to investigate a crime that happened 18 years ago.
That's true, but fortunately, somebody's done an awful lot of research for us already. See, I think the problem is we didn't know what to look for. But if we go through all the research and all the background work that you did on my father's biography.
Do you have any idea how many boxes of notes I've accumulated over the last few years?
I can imagine. I'm also quite convinced that somewhere, in among all those notes, is the one piece of evidence that Dorian is so afraid of. The one thing that will prove that she murdered my father. And no matter how long it takes, I will find it.